My goodness.
Hey, we are live in the building.
Ah.
Attitude Era podcast. Wrestling was a little early this week, so we're gonna come on a little earlier. But let me give you the introductions about a bunch of people who don't need no introductions. But underneath me, we got Gamaj, your favorite wrestler's favorite podcaster. If you think your favorite wrestler is famous, check and see if you got a picture of Gamaj, because if you don't, he ain't as famous as you think he is. Then we're going to slide counterclockwise into the most loved, most hated, the greatest heel in podcast wrestling today, the Archie Carter.
Hey, hold on. Hey, John Cena, you gotta be quiet. I mean, you look, we streaming, John. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for those of you, in the tall phone view, you may not see Archie as well as you, but I know you see some merch sitting up.
Look,
in the
man,
back.
I was hanging with John Cena this weekend, so I'm acting different for the rest of the year, and that's just what it is.
And the year just got started.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Welcoming him back for episode number 2. So nice, you gotta say it twice. From all the way from Pro Wrestling 225, D-Rec TV, the reckless one, D-Rec.
And it's great to be back. Great to be back.
In a hoodie with the entrance look like Kane with the red lights, red and gold. He is tired because he's been on the road.
We all been tired.
He's the podcast champion of the world. HP. This is the Attitude Era podcast month. Hey, Devon, I'm wearing this shirt every Monday just for you, Devon. The Attitude Era podcast Monday Night Raw recap. Raw they still overseas. They in Germany. So, they early or late. I don't know. So we early. So what's going on?
Oh, we're going good. Work, back hurts and everything. After the whole weekend in New Orleans with Archie and everything that happened, especially the whole John Cena line.
Man, let me say that real quick, man. I made the trip to New Orleans. They took care of us. We had been letting y'all know for the past month or two that we were gonna be in the building. I was there. D-Rec joined me. Some more of my Pro Wrestling 225 family. Z the Dropout was in the building.
Look, dropped in.
Z the Dropout came 2 days, man. He was hanging out with the hobbits from Lord of the Rings. I was with John Cena, Goku. Listen, we had a ball in New Orleans. Shout out to Fan Expo. We'll be back next year. But for me, I'll be in Houston, February 13, 14, 15 for Anime Verse headlining. So I'll be in Houston. Houston's up next. New Orleans. You were such a treat. We'll be back next year. Gamaj, HP, D-Rec. Let's get into this Monday Night Raw, man. Well, was it Monday morning, bro?
It felt like it.
It did.
What time zone you're in? Tonight's Raw was interesting. We got to start off. I started off with that little headline: Bron Breakker breaks the GM, Adam Pearce. I remember a time Stone Cold and Vince. Really, I thought it was going to be Brett and Vince. That's really where they were headed. But who cares?
What? Mm-hmm.
It seems like Bron Breakker has been. Well,
don't you start that now.
But it seems like Bron Breakker they're moving towards a storyline of the GM and Bron Breakker. I don't know if you're excited for this. Bron Breakker got in the face. He put hands on him. He yoked him up. Y'all with the church yoke. You ever been yoked up in church? I did. I was messing up. I was throwing worms and putting them in people.
Listen, I was a legend on a church scene when I was a kid. I probably got whipped on every bench in the church. It's a legendary story. If you ever go to the 17th Ward of New Orleans, one Sunday I was supposed to be in church. So my mom gave me money for offering. But instead of putting my money in the collection plate, I went to the corner store and was playing Street Fighter. I caught one of the most legendary ass whippings ever that people still talk about to this day. To this day. People talk about that to this day. What happened to me when I was like 8 years old. So, yeah, I definitely got yoked in church. So,
awesome. Indeed. Adam Pearce. Gamaj, I'm going to get your thought because you be trying to be the silent assassin. Today, I ain't going to let it happen, brother. I want to get your thoughts on this. Where are we going with Adam Pearce, Bron Breakker? Can this do something for Bron? Can it do something for Adam Pearce? Like, and what I mean is, we saw how Vince got elevated. Like Vince McMahon was a commentator. We thought that blah 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 for years. Is that
What?
you know when those happen, you got to hit them with the
What?
right. But
yeah,
Gamaj, what is your thoughts on this?
I think after seeing it would be interesting because for those who don't know, Adam Pearce used to be a wrestler. He used to wrestle in the NWA.
he was NWA World Champion.
Yeah. Now, if this is like a slick way to kind of get a match out of him, it's probably not. But if it is, I'm actually okay with that.
I mean, when's the last time he ever wrestled? Like since like 2000. Last time I heard that Adam Pearce wrestled was like around the late 2000s when he was NWA World Champion.
My thing is this won't elevate Adam Pearce because it's been done by Vince. But if this was Nick Aldis, I would be because Nick Aldis.
I do think Aldis would be better.
Nick Aldis,
he would.
I think we would get a match from Nick Aldis before we got one from Adam Pearce.
Yeah,
and Nick Aldis is only a few years removed from actual in-ring competition. He stopped wrestling when he came over to WWE. So, and Nick Aldis was him.
And
if you don't know about Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce in-ring career, it's some good work you should check out.
Yeah.
And both of them are former NWA World Champions.
Yeah,
both of them have matches with Cody. I know Adam Pearce does. Nick Aldis does. I'm sorry, not Nick. Adam. I'm mixing them up.
Go ahead.
Nick Aldis has matches with Cody.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
I know one of them was at the first All In, and a couple others in the NWA.
Yeah. So just keep your eyes out on this. But the reason I bring up the Vince, right? Because no one ever expected this from like Vince. Who's Stone Cold's biggest rival? It's Vince McMahon, and you know what I mean. And Stone Cold, arguably 1, 2, or 3, no matter where you got him in the company in history. So you got to be like, well, who's his greatest rival? Vince McMahon? Wait, what? It almost doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
No, Steve Austin recently had an interview. He said that himself. He said Vince is my greatest rival. And without Vince, the Attitude Era does not propel.
Correct.
Pretty much.
So are we looking? And I'm not trying to put all that pressure on Bron Breakker, right? I'm not. But again, we didn't know what we were getting with Stone Cold until looking back on it. Like, damn, Stone Cold. Everyone remember the bedpan. You know,
but
that was freaking hilarious.
Bron's been kind of fast tracked because he has a level of stardom already. They had to build Stone Cold. Bron came in and people expected big things from him. Honestly, Bron Breakker should be champion right now.
He should have. To me, he should have won it.
I would disagree with you last week, but after watching tonight, I'm like, maybe the wrong decision.
Because it looks like they're gonna start spinning their wheels with him. Why is he even doing this? What's going to come from it? You go from that to this should have been a story before that if they were going to do that.
Yeah, because go ahead. No. It just seemed to me like Bron Breakker, he's especially with the vision, or I call it the new freaking Dangerous Alliance. But to me, he just seems like more of like a background character than a main event star, because Seth Rollins was the leader of that group, but then now they got rid of him. Now they're trying to push Bron Breakker as this new star. But it's like, to me, it's like, I don't know, because it just seemed like a second hand type guy. You know what I mean?
I think the wording of Bron Breakker has to be very everybody has had this. This is not nothing new, but the wording has to be consistent and it has to be all right. And I'll give you examples. The Undertaker was labeled a phenom from day one, like right after day one, essentially. Once he started walking the top rope, tight roping that. Once he started like sitting up and impervious to pain. Remember, they started using. You never heard the word impervious to the Undertaker. It was like he's impervious to pain, and everybody just knew what that was. Like, 12 years old. I don't know. Choose your words carefully with Bron Breakker. This genetic freak is off the leash. He's not a monster. If you say he's a monster and you put him next to a monster, he's not going to look like a monster.
He's a Steiner, though. So.
And that's what, the genetic freak, which is also a callback
to Brody was a monster.
Right.
Stan Hansen was a monster.
This genetic, because he also he always getting that, right? I would just say it. This genetic freak is off the leash again. Someone put this dog on a leash. God damn it. He's gonna break
my fear
everybody.
for him
dog.
was that he was just gonna
I mean, that you ever been chased by a dog? If you have, you know the fear that one, especially if it's a fucking pit bull. I know put him on a leash. God damn it. This is where JR is perfect.
God,
JR
instead of these generic.
A lot of people owe JR some money for the way he was commentating. God damn it, Austin did it again, you son of a bitch. That whole energy is needed. And if you use certain words, this genetic freak is off the leash again. He's gonna spear the whole locker room if you don't stop him. He's the fastest. There's a certain way you have to call.
You gotta have that excitement. Especially when Vince McMahon was commentating, he was like, "You gotta have that excitement." Especially when like Razor Ramon would snap a fist like or like a back drop. Oh, because you gotta have that emphasis on excitement. You know?
Yeah, they just be having conversations in commentary now.
Oh, there goes the genetic freak. There goes the genetic freak.
They don't call matches, bro.
No, that stopped with JR.
Yeah, they don't call matches. Collar elbow, drop down, toe hold, spin the dragonplex. They don't call matches.
That's how I learned wrestling maneuvers.
Yeah,
almost predominantly through JR when he was in WCW doing it. The second company that nobody watched that obviously people were watching. But yeah, I agree, Archie. I said
from the beginning, my fear for Bron Breakker was that at some point he was going to become just a dude.
Yeah.
He was going to become a hype bro. He was going to become Mojo Rawley.
Oh, Mojo.
Pretty much. That's putting it lightly.
You know, time will tell. And if that happens, man, that's like fumble of the year. Could it happen? Yeah, because Mojo Rawley was supposed to be somebody. But bad booking, you know what I'm saying?
He was in high match positions. He was doing stuff with Rob Gronkowski. He was with the hype bros, and I could see Bron Breakker becoming just that and being a mid card if they don't get this right. That's that when he shot up kind of quickly.
Yeah,
I feel like he's almost been parallel with Solo. How Solo had to step in that bloodline role with Set going out. Maybe they had to push him in a little further up than they wanted to at the moment.
That's what it seems. I see a pattern a lot. You see these young guys, they get pushed, but then they just fizzle out very fast. Whether it be a month, whether it be a year, whether it be 2 years, one way or another, they're going to get fizzled out.
I think Bron is in a unique position for a couple of reasons. And Vinny just said it right here. Bron is a different animal. Bron can do a couple things. And you've seen the wrestlers watch the other wrestlers' face when the promos get cut. Like, I don't know if you guys saw Trick Williams when he slapped that mic out of Randy Orton's hand. He's like, oh, shit. Like, he knew he might have messed up.
The mic hit a fan.
Hey, and Randy played it up. Randy's a supreme menace. Randy was like, and just got to whipping his ass. And I think he mumbled something back. Probably said, like, don't worry about it, or keep, like, don't break. Like, it don't matter who it hit. It could have hit Donald Trump. It could have hit a midget. I don't know if we can say midgets, but somebody smaller than a normal human. Right?
We get it.
You just got to keep it going. Keep the show going.
You can't say midget. You can't call people no more. You can't say the R word. You can't. Those was greetings. Like that's how we greeted each other. And I was like, you can't say nothing.
Shit.
But I do think Bron is in a different one. You got Paul Heyman. Most people don't fail with Paul Heyman. Have people fail with Paul Heyman? Yes, this is true. Kurt Axel. Remember him, Curtis Axel? There's some others, but not many.
Then Claudio wasn't Claudio one?
Claudio was with Heyman for me.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible. Let's not act like Heyman is a god. I mean, he is to me. But if anyone can get someone over, it's Paul Heyman. He has the highest chance of doing it.
Yeah.
Bron Breakker tonight looked like $1 million. That kip up he did was fast as hell. Like when he speared Penta, and he didn't even like need much space to do it, and then he gets into the straps.
HP, I don't know where we gonna be in 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, but I feel like if we still potting, you're gonna be doing a near fall about Bron Breakker.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's a hot take.
That spear on Dragon Lee was crazy.
It was. It was crazier when they did the playback because you saw him run from the aisle. Joint almost like the Carlito joint was.
Yes, it's up there with it. Bron Breaker's making a highlight reel. That I show speed. I hope to God you're wrong, Archie, because I would hate.
And that's the thing. He's fallen into that Rick Rude category. People love Rick Rude.
Yep,
got it.
That's
because
a very
people
good
love
analogy.
them so much. The love. Some people, no matter what they do, they'll be loved, bro. And that's a gift and a curse in wrestling because we don't have to make you champ. People gonna love you. They won't love you no more, no less.
One difference, though, I'll say this is the eras. Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Jake Snake, all guys who could have been and should have been world champ at some point. Never got those opportunities. And at that time, world opportunities, championships, like, even Razor Ramon, right? In this new era, they're going to put a title on you. I mean, Jey Uso to me is kind of like, even though it was super late, although there is LA Knight, who hasn't.
LA Knight should have been a champion.
Yeah, so you might be right. I hope you're not, because I like
Karrion Kross. Drew McIntyre just got. Drew was tough. Drew had to fight for that.
Yeah. And the world champion also pitched this earlier in the year for a big event to lose it to Drew.
Yeah. So he pitched it again to get him over.
But there's also other people. AJ Styles, Finn Balor.
Well, speaking of Finn, that's a great segment. Finn Balor. Next week they're in Ireland. And next week,
hometown.
The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line against CM Punk versus Finn Balor. I didn't like to play up to this because it just seemed so random. Finn Balor coming out talking about, you mentioned I was one of the guys you would want to face. And CM Punk called it out like, man, that was months ago. Where you been? You've been up here helping out Dom, doing this for JD. You even felt like I would tune into the show and you were just trying to live Morgan's boots.
Hey, Liv, I will shine your boots. And I have
no
problem. I'll spit
you
shine
would.
them boots.
You would.
Boot.
But I don't know. Maj, how you feeling about this? Anything of interest that you are, or is this piquing your interest? Do you feel like match-wise, yes?
Match-wise, cool. I get why they're doing it, but they've dropped the ball with Finn so many times. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I would like to, but they've done Finn so bad, bro. I don't trust it.
I gotta tell y'all something. Y'all probably not even know about this. Back when I've seen Finn Balor, back when he was Prince Devitt in New Japan.
Prince Devitt was a menace.
That dude, he was good for years, but then when he turned on Ryusuke Taguchi and formed the Bullet Club with Bad Luck Fale, Carl Anderson, and Tama Tonga, that changed the entire game. Everybody wants to say it's like CM Punk's best in the world, and then all of a sudden coming out with AEW with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and everything is like all that stuff was formed. Everything throughout the entire 2010s was because of Finn Balor with the Bullet Club.
And see, that's my thing that I say pisses me off about WWE, even AEW. You have these people who are legit legends around the world, gods in Japan.
Yes.
Finn Balor got more T-shirt designs than he got title reigns.
For real. And then the second, I knew for a second, when he joined WWE, I knew for a fact that he wasn't going to get as much recognition as he would have been when he's in the Bullet Club. And then he turned to Finn Balor. I was like, what is that?
Not only did they kill Finn Balor, they killed the Demon. Like,
the
Demon's a puppet now. It was a puppet.
I seen it when it happened. I was in Wrestle Kingdom 8. He was fighting Ibushi for the junior heavyweight title. He came out in a coffin. The Bullet Club members just pulled the coffin. The coffin opened up. He came out looking like Carnage, body paint and everything. I was like, whoa, what is this? And he just came out walking like a zombie out and everything.
He's a puppet having a match with Mr. Iguana's puppet. That's what the Demon is today, at this very moment in time.
So he just recently talked about this too, of what happened and why you don't see it anymore and stuff. and he was talking about the differences, and he was basically explaining, like he could do that to switch it up, to kill the monotony, essentially, right? Yeah. WWE, he gets there, and they wanted everything to be a storyline driven, and it's like, then you got me losing matches as the Demon, so now the Demon is tainted. Versus before, it was just for entrance purpose, like it's a big event. He was like, I would do that to hype myself up. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta, like, this is huge, And now, like you said, and it's funny you said that, when he saw that coffin open up, he like, yo, that's the exact effect Finn Balor wanted. He never wanted storylines and all these other things with it that the WWE says, if you're gonna do it, it's gotta be for a reason, and we gotta tell it.
You know what the Demon reminds me of? How the Great Muta was for Keiji Muto. When in Japan, Keiji Muto was always to himself, but when he brought out the Great Muta, it was a big deal. He always brought out the Great Muta for like big matches, especially in Tokyo Dome.
And he only did that like 4 times.
Yeah.
He didn't do it a lot.
No, he didn't do Great Muta a lot.
Yeah, he didn't do that. 6 at most, maybe. I could be wrong, but it wasn't a lot but when it happened, it was special. Like I said, now the Demon's a puppet on WWE Shop. That's it. Because like HP said, Finn never wanted it to be a thing, but they made it a thing. That's what I told you. WWE is go do that thing, then come to the back.
And then that's what you're gonna be known for, and they gonna milk that for eternity.
It's not even just they milked it, man. We gotta make a storyline for it. So how about when you do, bro? I was doing this for me.
Yeah,
hype up, crowd getting hyped because they see that.
I don't do coke all the time. I just take a bump occasionally.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how it kind of went. So
I don't need Blue Chew every weekend just when I'm
in Miami.
I also am gonna say this. I have
Kobashi didn't do the Burning Hammer every match. He did it like 7 times throughout his whole career.
Yeah. You talking about one move 7 times through somebody's whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get 7 finishes in one match now.
And it's all worded down.
So go ahead, HP.
Yeah, I think when you talk about where we're at with Finn, no one even saw this coming, man. So to put the belt on Finn doesn't even feel like it's in the cards, right? Like Finn wasn't on no streak. Finn wasn't making no noise. Finn didn't get screwed out of a title shot somehow. There was nothing leading up because WWE is the king of storylines. So just to come out the blue, like Punk said, man, you was in the back shining shoes.
They're in his hometown. The most you could do is make him feel good, bro. Hey, you want to wrestle in front of your family and friends? All right.
Don't expect to win. Yeah, I guarantee he ain't gonna win. If he does, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, that is the shock of the year if he wins.
Oh, for certain.
That would get the internet. That would be a big deal.
Yeah, if Finn Balor won, I bet you them ratings go through the roof.
Becoming a parody show, they've always been a parody show for like the last 20 years. WWE becoming a parody show.
They'll change his name to World Story Entertainment.
Yeah, the one thing I want to highlight.
They gotta take the wrestling out. Michael Cole said this. Hey, it's entertainment company. It's a TV show now. What do y'all want? South Park did an episode about this years ago. If you've never seen that South Park episode, listen, it's
I haven't seen South Park since 2005. Enlighten me.
You missed it. What else happened tonight, man?
One thing I want to highlight: when Punk was giving out his promo, he name dropped Cody Rhodes. Not in a bad or anything. He just name dropped him. The crowd booed heavily, and that's the first time I've seen since his return where he's been name dropped. He got booed heavily. Like it was a lot of boos.
Well, you're a Cody Rhodes expert. What do you think that means? What do you think that means, Gamaj?
Right now, I don't think it means much until SmackDown. If Cody gets booed on SmackDown, that's gonna tell me something.
Keep in mind, production trucks do exist. Something that could be like, y'all could boo as much as you want. You know what I mean? And we could turn that into a lab.
You know what else exists, HP? Cell phones and people's social medias. If it happens, somebody's gonna post it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I need to see those cell phone videos because you can't plug all that in there.
Nah.
And that'll give you, because we've seen the empty stages. Last week, somebody posted, they're like, man, WWE is really in the dumps because they're overseas and they're still not filling out the arena. But you don't see it because the camera's always on the right.
The reality of it is, bro, we just got out of the holiday season. Money's tight for shit, damn near everybody. Like the WWE ticket prices is going like this, and the quality is going like that. Like everything in the world, shrinkflation, bro. Yeah. Anything you buy now is smaller, and you getting less. I used to go to the dollar store, get the little 8-pack of Reese's. Now it's like 6. Now it's like 4 in the pack, same price. They shrunk the Gatorade bottles. It's not 32 ounces, it's 28. They done gave the Gatorade bottle a BBL. Like, but it looks the same, but it ain't the same. Kind of like a BBL. Listen, and that's just the reality of it. The prices is going up, quality is going down, and some people like, you know what? I could watch it on home. Because not only, D-Rec, you could attest to this, not only do you go to the event, you pay for the ticket, you get the taxes. This is what I'm talking about. You direct, you pay for parking. You might want a fresh outfit. You might want merch. Guess what? That hot dog is $8. Them nachos is $12. That drink is $10. Bro, it's a $300-$400 day to go to a WWE event. You know what I'm saying? HP, y'all was out there last year. So it's just some people. I could just stay home.
And not only that, these people, the celebrities are their prices are like $100 here. John Cena's was like what, $256. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's a waste of money. I'd rather have been with the 225 guys just chilling than go see John Cena.
Cover your ears, John. He didn't say that.
Hey, I do signatures.
Forgive him, John. You know not what he do.
I do signatures for $2, right? Z does them for free because he be out here writing checks that his ass can't cash. And I mean, like battling motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put up. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. Once we get that date, we're going to lock that
Speaking of battling, man, shout out to TBL and the other leagues in New Orleans. Because after I left the convention, Z was in town. He was doing some work. Bro, the whole battle rap community was in New Orleans this weekend as well. And it was all love, man. So shout out to New Orleans for being just a good host to different events, different sides of town, and man, it just was a blast this weekend. But yeah, man, it's I could see why people don't go to stuff, bro. I remember paying like $35-$45 for this ticket to see NERD. Pharrell was there, Rihanna, Lupe Fiasco with Chris Martin, Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown popped up, and Kanye West, bro. That has spoiled me. Now a concert ticket is $200 easy just to get in.
But Archie, this is why movies, because if movies are following the same practice, everything is giving you less, charging more. And nowadays, as you see in the background, I implore people to go get them Govee lights, where they have the camera on it that changes the color as you watch. Get you a sound bar for under $100. You can get 75 inches of TV for under $300. And you can enjoy a home theater movie.
And with this merger with the TV movie companies, I don't know if you know now, but they're talking about only keeping movies in theaters for like a week.
Yes. Yeah. That's coming off the
I heard about that.
The Warner Brothers deal.
Yeah,
with
that crap right there.
It's like 10 days or something. Now it's not official yet, but the fact that it's being put out there, and that's where their brain is going. Because again, think about this. You ever wonder why there's not a new like mass diversity in movies? Back in the day, you get The Notebook, you would get like The Mask, you would get like Mom, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. You ain't getting them type of movies in theater no more. Don't Tell Mom. That shit's going to Tubi, right?
That's a damn shame, man.
With the loss of DVDs and VHS, there's no recoupable time to make money back for theaters. So theater pays all these money for. I didn't know all these people really existed. I thought credits was BS until my daughter got a degree in film science and was like, these people are important. This is what they're in charge of. This is what they with. And I'm like, holy shit.
And what the movie thing is, it's crazy to really think. Well, movies used to be a event. The summer blockbuster, the Christmas movie, the movie star was a thing. The movie star's not even a thing. People become stars from sitcoms and streaming service. product now. The movie star is even not around. The studio is not around. Like you gotta think, people shooting movies on iPhones now. So the production, the whole theatrics of the movie and the movie star is going
Thunderbolts.
away.
And I got plenty more buckets. These are just the first ones I could grab. Remember I remember where I was at when I saw Avengers Endgame, because every kid got a bucket. I don't care how much they are, but I swear to God, if you throw these buckets away, you're going to your mom's house and you're never coming back.
I remember when IMAX was a big deal. It was a big deal to go to the movies, man. And I was like, and then when you grew up, you go to the movies. Hey, girl, we sitting at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, you got the Wolverine? Yeah.
This was from I was 12 years old when I got this. This was
Oh, that's
for
the OG. I remember that.
That was for the Lost World Jurassic Park. I've been having this forever.
When we sit on the couch and we put the lights on in the movies, it's an event. We pop out for here.
Oh yeah. My dad was big
I might
on
even DoorDash a bunch of food. Like it's an event here.
My dad was like always big on like movie theaters and everything. And my whole house was like when we was younger, my dad had like a huge surround sound and everything, like because he wanted to have the movie experience. We was watching The Lion King. The freaking house was shaking when the elephants would walk.
I'm about to wait till we get off of here.
Yeah, it's sad with because you know what it is? I think the world is being conditioned for people to not go outside.
No, I think the test was COVID.
We could still make all this money, not have the overhead because we don't have to rent space, we don't have to pay people, and we can make money and then guess what? People don't go outside. You don't need to have stuff for them to do outside. But then again, that's when crime happens and kids get bored. I think it's Chicago or Detroit. One of the mayors, young black guy, can't call his name right now. He implemented a bunch of programs for kids, and the crime rate has gone down. It's because there's stuff for them to do outside. But when it's not stuff for them to do outside,
you can't keep kids cooped up in houses, bro.
No,
you can't. If they get rambunctious, they get like just like a young child. Like we're supposed to be in motion, not supposed to sit. So, and I've been watching baseball fields. Like when I was a kid, I was in baseball, soccer, basketball, and football. They almost did. I ain't gonna down talk my parents and stuff, but like they almost didn't care about my grades. Like they did. You know what I mean? But they was like, yo, sports, Jerry gonna go somewhere. Then Jerry broke his hip. And Jerry
stopped to go outside. This I used to know what my friends was. I go outside. Where's the pile of bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the pile of bikes? Or I'm listening to see where the basketball dribbling at. Who got the ball? Where's the pile of bikes? Oh, all right, ain't nobody outside.
You know what I love? Getting that Sega for $65, y'all can get a Sega Genesis. For another like $30, you get the connector, get it sent to you, and then the games they range.
This message is for everybody but DirecTV. As you see, he lives in a GameStop.
And speaking
of this whole wall is real.
They just closed over 100 GameStops permanently.
Everything is real.
So the next store to go, remember they tried to short GameStop back in 2020. I don't know if you guys are aware that they made a movie about it.
And then they had
about to happen. You're about to lose GameStop in the next several years.
I'm surprised GameStop's still around because once you can just digitally download straight to
so they've been able to evolve. Now they're doing sports cards and stuff too. They're doing anything to stay because they did a lot of memorabilia and figures. That's why I started getting in there.
It's done.
It's bad. But the WWE is following suit. They want to get away from the business models that we know and love for 4-match, 5-match PLEs.
That's some bullshit.
Everything's everywhere. You got to spend hundreds of dollars to watch the WWE in a year, and that's not
more to get less. That's it.
Yeah. You come to a 225 show, we got like 5 or 6 matches. You pay like $30. You get to see, but they're all quality matches.
Yeah, go to $30. YouTube.
5 to 6 matches.
YouTube. You will be very what is this thing? Super
Gold.
Super Gold.
Next month.
We
have an event on the 30th of this month in Houma, Louisiana. So
that's gonna be on the Friday.
And see that's
we're both gonna be
where
there.
Indie shows and indie music and indie film.
Yeah.
This computer right now. I'm working on a documentary right now myself. So if you are an indie or a smaller brand, now is the time. Turn it up because people are looking
Mhm.
for alternatives. Like
Especially in
HP
comic
said,
books.
225. I'm
I'm
working
doing
on
my
a
own comic
documentary.
books and everything.
I know
Wait, time out.
HP's.
D-Rex, you said what?
I'm doing my own comic books.
We'll talk after this because I have a comic book. I'm looking for an
Yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
what
for
I'm
an
saying. So
illustrator.
if you just have a group of creatives, like you can start your own wave. You can make your movie and pitch it to a anime convention, or you could book a theater. And speaking of Pro Wrestling 225, Simon and Spencer, they just did their first like Broadway theater production. Like those are the guys who do the commentary at Pro Wrestling 225. So
Spencer
if
and
you an
Raymond?
indie, right now might be the time to hit the gas and try to find your way into where the mainstream is lacking in entertainment and value. I would suggest really do that, bro.
No, I 100% agree with you, Archie, too. Because again, my ex, right? We tied this conversation, turned into argument. I deleted the episode. We'll never talk about it again. However, right? Those type of dreams. My ex has movies. She has her grand openings. You see my Facebook. I think I've
Good
shared
times
it.
on Answer a Podcast. Good times.
She's got a movie company.
We
You know
got
what I'm saying?
fired like 4 times.
And HR was born.
We still
Right.
here
And,
though. We still here. We
and
might get a message from an anonymous raw manager while we talking about this.
hey, that would be crazy. You've had it before. But no, like she started hers, Largo Legends. You know what I'm saying? And they got the movies on Tubi. They got another movie getting ready to come hit, Guilty Victim. Excuse me. Getting ready to come out to theaters. They're doing a showing at a theater. So start your own.
And it's
Don't be
possible.
Yep.
And it's
yeah.
possible.
Don't
And
don't
then
be
see,
afraid.
and this, I never like to get preachy, but I tell you, bro, like
Preach.
whatever you want to do, you never know where your talent, what rooms your talent is going to get you in. Like I said, this weekend, bro, I was with John Cena. If you would have told me that years ago, I'd have been like, bro, no way. But and it's not like I was a cat. I worked with this man all day, right? And then the next day I got to work with these guys. And these are legends on this wall right here. And in my mind, if I would have like the kid that got teased for liking wrestling and picked on for liking anime, which was me, if you would have told me just keep pushing and you'll meet these people that like, bro, this is my life. Like I said, I'm in Houston next month with the K-pop Demon Hunters and more wrestling people, stars, legends that I watch because I stuck to my guns and I'm still creating. I
Yep.
remember during COVID, my first event after COVID was GalaxyCon Raleigh. And people asked me, how did I book that event? And I said, AP, hey, and I said, because during COVID, I never stopped creating. I never stopped making, I never stopped. A lot of people stopped during COVID. And that's what I think it is, HP. You inside, you're gonna stop.
That's
You're
where I
gonna gain
started.
weight, you're
Yep.
gonna make kids you don't want, you're gonna
Yep.
it's a
Get
mess.
habits you
No,
can't break.
it's crazy. And that's how you have to get in a room with like-minded people, right? And I wish
Yep.
WWE would do this stuff like this, find some people that really just want to write. And okay, come on, man. We'll bring you on as an intern or something.
Do you
Because
think people have an interest in being that for the WWE?
yes. And, ooh.
Hmm.
No. I
I
think
would
people
never go
talk
to
that
WWE.
shit.
No, like
No, I'm just being
I would
honest.
have an
We've
interest
seen
in
it
it, but then
firsthand,
again,
Archie. I ain't trying to bullshit. I ain't calling no names. We've seen it firsthand. People say they got a dream.
oh yeah,
Dream. And guess what? When the rubber meets the road, they're not in drive.
and I
Nope.
say this too. I fill out an application at least once a year for WWE.
And that's why I did the comic book thing. So people who know me know I got a whole notebook full of different characters for a comic book name that I'm not going to say on here, but it fell a little short during COVID because I could not find an illustrator that could illustrate to my mind. And my daughter does tons of pictures and but it's just, it didn't look the way I wanted it to look. And maybe I should rescind that a little bit because I'm not giving up on it. No, I just need
It's
the
not a
time.
knock on you or your daughter. It's just, bro, as a creative, what's in your head? If it's not
Yep.
exactly how you see it,
Yep. It's
bro, I
hard
used to wake up out of my sleep and write down my thoughts. I would dream about this stuff, bro. And now, bro, stuff is coming to fruition, bro. I didn't think because even with Anime Verse, bro, what I'm doing in Houston, The day I emailed those people, they emailed me a few hours later with a contract based on the work I've done. And it's like, dog, I'm in Houston 2 days tearing it up. With, like I said, the biggest thing in the world is the K-pop Demon Hunters. And everybody else is gonna be there. But it's like, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Everybody ain't gonna like it, everybody ain't gonna love it. But who it's for, that's who it's for. And wherever it sticks, that's where
Exactly.
it's gonna stick. But then make sure you got people around you that's not only gonna celebrate you, but enjoy what you're doing. I hit D-Rec
Exactly.
up, yo. D-Rec was like, yo, I'm gonna get on the road and come meet you there 2 days. Z flew in from New York. Fan, he had something else going on, but he still showed up 2 days for my event, which we talked about here. So get
Mm-hmm.
people in your life that's gonna support you. And unfortunately, this is the unfortunate truth about being a dreamer, entrepreneur, or whatever you're trying to be. Your family probably won't be the ones who support you.
Archie, let me add to
Pretty
that.
much.
Family and friends.
They will not. It's people on the internet who have supported me from the very first thing I've done in 2006 to this day. That I emailed them. I told them, your family and your friends do not care about what you're doing.
Nope. They'll tell you they do. They'll be there when you get successful. But
And
that
that's just
journey,
an unfortunate truth that I've learned. Your girl, your boy, your husband, they might not care about it. Long as you care, take care of that thing you care about and keep doing it, bro. That's it. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's it.
and the worst part is,
Yeah.
or here's a funny context. Everybody in this screen was strangers at one point,
Yep.
right? So a lot, I learned that making my YouTube. The first couple videos, I used to get mad. I'm like, man, I got 1,700 friends. Why don't I have at least 600, 700 followers?
For real.
And I had to take myself out that space to understand. And then once I started reaching out to randoms, the randoms started putting my stuff out there.
And then you have to be consistent too. That's another
Yep.
thing. You can't. You have to stay on it because I know we all know people who are less talented than us who are more successful.
Yeah. I've seen it.
We
I've
all
seen it.
know people
I've seen
who
it.
are less talented than us but more successful because they don't stop. They look, they gonna keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, and then they become the person, they become the thing, they become the go-to. That's why I'm making a documentary. I'm telling the story because I see
Mm-hmm.
nobody do it. And
Yep.
just
That's
do your
exactly the best
thing,
thing to do
bro,
it.
man. Do your thing. And it's gonna hurt when your mama don't know
Oh,
you
yeah.
dropped a movie. It's gonna hurt when your girl I mean, what Drake said, I played my track for the new girl. She said, put that new Trey songs on. Like that shit hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep going, man. You keep pushing. And then one day you
Oh yeah.
might be like me and hang with John Cena. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan
What up, Big
Coogler has a
John?
great
For
story.
real.
Ryan Coogler did Fruitvale Station. He did Black Panther, and he just recently did Sinners. And why Sinners doesn't get Oscar nods right now. And people are like, that's bullshit. Like, go read the story about who Ryan Coogler told no and what organization he told no he's not going to be a part of it because he doesn't agree with it and why they're not getting Oscar nods. You won't see no nominations.
But also Ryan Coogler had a girl who bought him that program he needed to write his scripts. See, that's important, bro. Your circle around, you can't
Mm-hmm.
grow in unhealthy soil, bro.
Nope.
And we are grown in these gardens with our family. Sometimes you might not grow in that garden. This is your family, bro. Like Vinny said, family makes you related. Blood makes you love. That's family, bro. It's
Yep.
and I'm telling you, bro. And then, like I said, I was at the convention, had a wrestling event there, bro. Seeing these guys I know coming up, Braxton Hunter, Andreas, Koloff,
Suge
Jay
White.
Hale,
Suge White.
Suge White, man, these guys are, bro. You think the music grind is hard? The wrestling grind is harder because I got to rap for 15, 20, 30 minutes. They got to
Mm-hmm.
perform, put their bodies on the line, travel, still be in shape. One of the guys told me, Archie, I'm leaving here and go to work.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to trust your
Shout out
opponent.
to
Wrestling,
Rosa Rayleigh, too,
Yep.
the Holly Grove Hoochie Daddy, bro.
wrestling is not just one dimensional. Like, you rapping is on you. A couple people working a truck, produce, you know what I'm saying? But like that
Mm-hmm.
safety factor in wrestling, anything can go wrong.
Oh yeah.
Any moment. Jesus Christ. So
And we've seen it. We've seen it happen professionally. So imagine the trust these indie guys have in each other, bro. Shout out to Bizarro Wrestling, too. Great show.
Yeah.
Great product.
That was actually pretty fun. That was actually a fun show.
And the ring announcer was like, dog, I'm the PA announcer for the New Orleans Saints, by the
Yeah.
way. And I'm like, dog, you never know who you going to meet, but they'll remember how they met you. So, man, put your best foot forward. If you got something you trying to do it. Shout out to SCB First Lady. That's my home girl. She Twitch affiliated. She be going crazy on the Twitch. And I'm the type of person, I ask her, yo, how do you do this? Can you teach me? I'm not above learning because sometimes you are what's in your own way.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Get out your own way,
Totally.
bro. I don't have no
Totally.
ego. I'm just trying to get it and bring people up with me. Because guess what? I ain't always got it. Don't be surprised if you order DoorDash and I drop it at your door and I'm on your ring cam. Because guess what? I got to get it. I got to get it. Ain't no ego over here.
Yeah, especially when I'm doing my comic books and everything. I started back when I was 18 years old and everything. Me and my pal was just coming up with a whole bunch of ideas, stuff we thought was gonna be funny, and I drew everything down. He can't draw, but he can write. He can help me write and everything. But like just over time, I just started picking more up with the drawing and the writing, and he just like started becoming more of like that Ben Affleck to Matt Damon is like, yeah, that's good, and then it just kept
tell
further and
him
further.
what happened this weekend through me. You came to the convention through me.
Mm-hmm.
You drew a drawing of Goku when you was in high school, and Ian Goku signed it this weekend. Bro, it's all about building and connecting. That's all it is. And because guess what? You can't do it by yourself.
Nope. I can't tell you how awesome that was to have him autograph something that I drew when I was 15. That was freaking wild.
So, but yeah, I'm done preaching, man. You got something, do it, bro. And I say now for creatives,
everything.
I think now is the perfect time to get in your bag because people are slowly turning. They're not turning away. Hollywood is pushing us away from it.
Mm-hmm. And how they always say, like, always do what you want to do, create what you want to create what you want to see, because nobody else is going to do it, not even the mainstream. That's one of the reasons why I don't really like most mainstream anyway.
And it's not a time limit on success.
Mm-hmm.
Your time is your time, man. You know, I know, you know what I'm saying? Your time is your time. Ain't no time limit on it. But there's a time limit on this podcast. Y'all want to touch on anything else about the show tonight?
Shit.
I just like to encourage people, man. D-Rec, you know me from day one. I just like to encourage people to do the things because I've done things I didn't imagine I would do, bro.
Yeah, me neither. I would have never thought back in 2008 that I would still be doing like my DirecTV videos, just sitting in that room, just doing game reviews and movie reviews, everything, to all of a sudden to just going all over the Louisiana state, meeting people I never thought I'd ever meet and everything. It's incredible.
You got that experience from doing your From show. You actually was with the people from the show. So yeah, but if y'all got something y'all want to do, man, do it, bro. Like I say, your mama, your daddy, your sister, they might not care. Honestly, they don't. But somebody does. As long as you care and you feel like you're doing the right thing, you creating the thing, bro, do it. And put a value on it. Put a value on it. So, but that's all.
I'm fortunate enough that my parents love what I do and my wife loves what I do and everything. Everybody's like,
that's a blessing, brother. That's a blessing. Because when I get on my Club Shay interview, I'm telling everything. No more positivity. They won't call me Rat Williams. I'm snitching. Everything I know. My last answer a podcast, I went out with a bang. How long are they overseas with this tour? Because this early show stuff
it's another couple weeks until after the Rumble.
Yeah.
And when's the Rumble?
They're chilling. TKO got them boys out there. Listen, they wrestle about 50 to 80 matches a year, maybe 85.
Texas Steelers about to start. Mike leaving for basketball. There's a lot going on right now.
them days of 200 matches a year and whatnot, they're done.
Bro, even if you in a company, you might wrestle 10 times. Because think about, we haven't seen the Street Profits in 2-3 months. Jade Cargill is your champion. And
you might as well. They might as well just go back to just having like 60 to 70 people on the roster. Days like that, and just have like 6 championships. Like I said, have WWE title, Intercontinental, Tag, Women's, and just the U.S. title. Just those 5 titles would be enough for that.
It just feels they have like it's just a rotating door, man, and they have a lot of talents where they can do more. But yeah, I'll be glad. The overseas always throws me off with the timing and whatnot. I'm actually going to run it back. So I've been working on my doc. Is Monday the week. I had a long weekend, very long weekend.
Yeah, we both did.
And Z. So yeah, Z was in town. But yeah, you got anything else, HP? Gamaj? I know you tired. You've been traveling this weekend too. HP?
That's you, Gamaj.
Gamaj?
Yeah, Gamaj was traveling too, right?
You there, Gamaj?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, everybody was traveling, man.
Gamaj to Pretzel Mania.
Gamaj is Pretzel Mania. Like, that's just what he is, man.
No comment, man.
Yeah, Archie is never gonna pause the rest of this year. Y'all, I'm sorry.
Oh nah, whatever I say, I said it. It is what it is.
So,
but yeah, so we about to get up out of here, man. Shout out to the gang. Look like Mike going to watch some basketball. It's a football game about to start. So I'm glad y'all just tapped in early with us. Gamaj, before we go, do you got anything else for the Attitude Era fans out there? Anything you want to know about you got going on?
See, I got another booking for a photo shoot done, so that's gonna be in the works. That's gonna be a little different because I actually might be doing like a cosplay style. So it'll be
I
the
got a
first
question
time.
for you, Gamaj. With your modeling, are you just modeling to do like print, or you have interest in acting and doing other things?
Honestly, it became something that I never had an interest in. It was something that evolved where people say, "Oh, you have nice photos, da 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 da," and then one day, my cousin was like, "Yo, you ever just thought about trying this out?" I'm like, "I don't know." So it was something I did on a whim. I had fun doing it, and then I realized I just got into a wormhole, and I just ran with it.
Hey, so you just kind of open to whatever the possibilities are.
Yeah, and you never know if you don't try it. If not, who knows where I'd be at.
Nah, for real. Hey, keep pushing, brother. You know, you got our support over here. Direct TV.
Yay.
You got anything you want people to know about before we get out of here other than Direct TV? Check that out on YouTube. It's spelled just like his name, folks.
Yeah, just check out Direct TV. I put out videos on Fridays, sometimes daily if I have something cooked up in my head I want to do, but I got more arts I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be finishing up drawing X-Men characters. I got Jean and Professor X to finish up, and then after that I'm gonna be drawing some more characters and some more sceneries or whatever. But y'all check out on DirecTV Fridays, subscribe, and leave comments because I love reading comments and everything.
You got a really dope art style too. I've never seen an art style quite like yours. So keep drawing, bro. Keep doing your thing. And you and
I will
HP
never stop.
Y'all gotta have a video game off one day. HP.
Oh yeah, we might have to get into something.
What you got going on? Let the people know. Look like you got a nice hot shower and you diving right in the bed in your future, brother.
Yeah, I got a couple other things I gotta wrap up, but I will say this, salute. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so I'm putting her
man. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't mind that address because we're not gonna be there. That was just a shot to a certain person. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Charisma, you will turn 10. So happy birthday to my baby. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, tapping the hall.
She got all her fingers and toes. You doing all right.
Yeah, man. We about to get real active. Because as we get this From update, plus we've been working on a couple things and getting the first little episodes kind of like shot and mitigated. So yeah, once we start dropping the content again, it'll be continuous. So so tap in, go ahead and subscribe over there, and then y'all see, us after the recap, and
Wednesday night wars, of course. Y'all know me, man. I'm everywhere. Houston, I'm on the way. Listen, man, I gotta flex real quick. I know a lot of people been looking for this. I got the Fallout.
Oh, you got the Fallout. He loves him his Fallout.
The Dave's Hot Chicken Joint. And I got, all the Nuka-Colas. And look, man, this stuff is hung up because it's an inspiration to me to keep going. Let me know I'm doing the right things, making the right moves with the right people. That's important. And even if they're right, even if it's just you, bro, keep doing it. But yeah, wrestling, rapping, NASCAR season's about to rev up. We getting back into NASCAR and chill. We do Archie and chill, tables, ladders and chill, everything in chill. And again, man, shout out to the best chat on the internet, man. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. That is Direct TV. That's Gamage, man, aka Model Mayhem, aka Pretzelmania, and that's the Undisputed Podcast Champion of the World, King HP. I'm the Archie Carter, Attitude Era Podcast, midday night, early morning Raw recap, whatever it was. You probably ain't even seen it yet, so go watch it and let us know what you think about it. But we'll see y'all Wednesday for the Wednesday Night Wars. Hopefully Z will join us. I think he running from D-Rec and HP. Z, they on your head, partner. But listen, we'll see y'all
Yeah.
Wednesday,
Well, I got some spray.
8:30-ish
I
for the
got some spray for
Wednesday
him.
Night Wars. Till then, y'all have a good week. And man, do it. Whatever you trying to do it.
Do it.
That's it.
See y'all on the flip side.
Hey, Vinny, I ran into her at the Walmart too.
Uh-oh.